I'm muted. Rookie era there, guys. So good evening and welcome back to another video on the channel. We're here for another match preview and predicted lineups. It's a big one, guys. One of the biggest games, I think, of the season. Away at the Etihad. It's that trip away against Manchester City. We're here for the big preview, guys, and the predicted lineups. And yeah, it's kind of mad. I mean, the games are coming thick and fast now, you know. We literally had a game yesterday. We played Champions League. We drew 0-0. And now we're back again, previewing the game 2 days before, of course, the big one, where Arsenal do go away to Etihad Stadium. Let me know your thoughts on this one, guys. How confident you guys feeling going to Etihad this time around? And let me know your score predictions as well in the chat down below. Love to hear your thoughts. And what would you do in terms of lineup selection as well? What will Arteta do, and what would you guys do personally as well? Let us know in the chat. And we've also been going through one. He did do a little short press conference today when we go through what he said there as well. But get lights up, people, as well. We're on the road to 10K. If you are new, make sure to subscribe and doing all that stuff as always. Thanks so much for the support on the channel. And let's get right into it, guys. We're going to start, of course, with the recent encounters going away to City at the Etihad. It's not looking good, man. In terms of like the encounters, like going to Etihad, we know we have an absolutely horrendous record there. And also last season, we did beat them at Emirates for the first time in years in the Premier League as well. So, yeah, playing against Man City, especially at the Etihad, obviously, we've still got that awful run going away there and not picking up any wins. I think the last win we actually beat them was 2015. That was the last time we actually won at the Etihad, you know, when Santi Cazorla had that masterclass where he wore that yellow kit in December, I'm pretty odd. No, February. I can't remember if it's December or February. But in 2015, that was the last time Arsenal Football Club beat Manchester City at the Etihad Stadium. We still got that dreaded form at the Etihad Stadium. At the end of the day, last season, when we started that game, 0-0 draw. It's a 0-0 draw last season. It's very, I didn't have to really look at the game because it was one of those ones thinking, you know, we had about 30% possession, if I can remember correctly. You know, Man City had all the ball completely in the game. And we were just happy to just sit back against them. There's no really big threat that they really gave in that game, Man City. And it was likewise for Arsenal. It was likewise for us. You know, we didn't really give any threat going forward in that game. Could we possibly, I'm judging off what I see yesterday, yeah? Could we possibly see a similar setup for this game? We'll get more on that later, but that was last season's game, a 0-0 draw against City. You know, people at the time, people were saying it was a good result. Obviously, it resulted in us finishing runners-up yet again. You know, and I get what people say, you don't lose these types of games, which I do here, but I think this season around, we should go and win this. We should go for the win, and we should go and win this game. You know, we got to break that awful record because, you know, we draw again. Yes, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but let's be real with it. How big would a win for Arsenal be? How much of a statement would a win for Arsenal be? No matter how we get it, even if it's like a 1-0 to Arsenal, it's like it was at the Emirates. How big will 3 points going away to Etihad? Two weeks in a row, we've gone to Shite Hart Lane. 3-point lane, and we've done them. And then we've gone to Etihad and beat them as well, and beat Manchester City. You know, so listen, I get what people try to say last season, but I think this time around we should go for the game, in my opinion. 0-0 last season, and then other than that, you see the results on the screen there. Got bad 4-1. KDB masterclass. That was when we was in the title race. That's our first season. And they was on just a different level. They was on a different level compared to us. Didn't deserve to win the league, even though it was 8 points clear that season. When we played against Man City, they proved why they should be champions against us. They absolutely destroyed us. We got humiliated. And then the season before that was that 5-0 thrashing, where I honestly thought majority of the fans, I think, thought Arteta was actually be sacked in that season because we started off the season with 3 defeats with zero points, bottom of the league, and then this game came along and we got battered 5-0 by them. Absolutely destroyed that Etihad 5-0. And then the season before that, We lost 1-0 to them. A game where I honestly thought they was maybe there for the taking in that one particular one. But yeah, I mean, other than that, if we keep going back, if we keep going, backwards in time in the recent games, you got a lot. You had that game where we lost 3-0 in lockdown. David Luiz had an absolute nightmare. You had the game where 2019 under Emery, we lost 3-1. You had the game Wenger, we lost 3-1 when we wore this kit. 2017, we lost 2-1. 2016, we drew 2-2. 2015 was obviously the last time we did beat them. I'm going to keep going all the way back. That's the last time we beat Man City, guys, was in 2015 at Etihad, is what I'm trying to say, in the Premier League. So yeah, we definitely drew a win there, man. And I think, is it going to be this season around? Listen, I think go for the game, man. Go for the game, Arsenal. I know we're going to talk about the creativity lacking there in just a minute. Before I do that, guys, let me go through everyone's comments. We got everyone in the chat tonight as well. Big up to Tamina. I'm very well. Thank you, Tamina. Hope you're well. Do you like my new profile picture? It's Cookie Monster. Big up Cookie Monster, man. Sleeper will put Haaland. Let's hope so, because he did do it before. He has done it before, man. He has. Both of them did. I mean, you saw the reaction at full time last season. Haaland and Gabriel. Just Gabriel pocketed him. And we got to do the same again. I don't know about that, Tamina. Maybe in FIFA. But yeah, I'm not scared of City. I don't think we should be scared of City, if I'm being honest. I don't think, they're a quality side. We're going to talk about it in a minute, but I don't think we should be scared, if I'm being honest. Big up my guy Static as well. Yeah, she's in cuckoo land, bro. Saying 6-0 is crazy. Luca Talks Ball is in the chat as well. New name for Luca Talks Ball there. Grande, AFC always, mate. Grande, Josh. Grande, Shu, bro. Hope you're well. AFC always, my guy. Hi, big up to Taki as well, man. I say Arsenal, 1-0 Arsenal. Very confident. You're more confident than me for this game, bro. It is. I mean, look, we're just going for it right now, but it's horrendous. And even if it weren't for last season, it was even going to be worse, because the last time we beat Man City, apart from last season at Emirates and in Premier League in general, was 2016 before them. That was when we beat them 2-1. And they wore that blue kit. So the records against City has always been just dreadful, hasn't it, if we're being honest with it? Our taxes are concerned. It is, man. It is. I mean, you look at it yesterday. The defense, I'm very happy with. The defense is like, I'm confident, we can do what we did last season in terms of defense. But at the same time, where's the creativity going to come from? Where's, these goals going to come from? Because even in the Atlanta game yesterday, we was barely even creating any chances, if we're being real with it. So it is a big concern. And Arteta's got to fix up and change it. Big up, bro. Hope you're good. Big up yourself, Captain Fletch, man. I'm very well, bro. Hope you're well, man. Check out Captain Fletch channel, bro. This guy's a real one. Big up yourself. Good to see you, bro. Well, so this season, yeah. The irresistible force Haaland meets the immobile objective Arsenal defense. Yeah. You saw it happen last season. Look, I'm very confident in our defense, man. Especially in Saliba and Gabriel. I think we can keep him quiet, but it's just the attack for me that's the issue. And the midfield. Big up Ryan Tune as well, bro. I hope you're well, man. Big up my guy OSG. I know OSG's live in about 10 minutes time, bro. So big up yourself. Glad you're back from New York. I'm sure you had a nice time over there in NYC, my guy. He says, hi, Josh. Subscribe to man. Thank you very much, my guy OSG. Absolute real one every time. Big up yourself, bro. Yeah, we should have won the league last season. We should have won the league the season before that. We should be going for 3 years in a row. But we didn't. Yo, Josh, bro. Big up to Jordan as well. Big up to OSG, AFC always as well. Another absolute real one. My guy, Dow. Big up yourself, Dow, bro. Man like Oregon Goon in the building. Big up yourself. Come on, you Gunners. Every time. Big up yourself, Dow, bro. Hope you're well, man. Yeah, they are. They are. Our goalkeeper as well. He's cooking. Big up Static. Now, where he should start versus City. I'll get my lineup in a minute, but I mean, listen, it's a massive game to throw him into, isn't it? It's a massive game. Big up Peppermint as well, man. Hope you're well, bro. Another real one. Big up yourself, bro. No, but you, mate, look. This is what everyone's saying. Oh, as soon as Mikel Marino comes back, Martinelli will start performing. No, bro, listen. Look, we all love Martinelli, yeah? At the end of the day, you can't just look at it. You can't just look at it being because Jack has left. Yeah, like, I'm not going to dig at you, but people are saying, "Oh, but wait until Mikel Marino comes back, then we'll see the best of Martinelli." Yeah, we're treating like Mikel Marino. That is, I don't know, the next Zidane, prime Zidane. Just like, oh, well, it's one of these top class midfielders. Look, Marino is still unproven. Like, he's not coming to Arsenal yet. Yeah, I'm not fussed about the signing. It's just like people were saying, "Oh, Martinelli will be unlocked by Mikel Marino," when they're not looking at it in the bigger picture. Yeah, and actually looking at Martinelli himself, when clearly when the guy gets in these positions, and you saw it perfectly yesterday, the guy has a confidence issue. You know, he's final 30. He's becoming so predictable. And when he did get that chance yesterday, he makes some great fair play and making some great runs. But look what happened. You know, he wasn't clinical enough. So it's down to the player, man. At the end of the day, it's going to help with Marino coming in. That should help him out. I should hope so. And also the left back coming in, but it's down to the player at the same time, man. Let's see if buts and maybes, mate. Even into Russ, bro. Hope you're well, man. Big up yourself. Big up Shay as well. Shay Arsenal. Big up Chuguna. Big up to you, bro. Well, we know he's not going to. But yeah, we need to win trophies. But we know he's not going to. He signed a new contract. Have I skipped a slide? No, I haven't. No. Let's talk about Man City this season then, because you know what? Over the recent seasons, yeah, they usually have these slow starts, don't they? And they usually kick into gear towards the second half of the season. But it has not been like this season, guys. They've started off how they picked off last season, towards the end of last season, guys, yeah? They've started off like that. 4 wins in 4. 12 points. Haven't obviously lost a game yet. Quickly looking at some of their results. They started off the season beating Chelsea away at the Bridge. They beat Ipswich 4-1. West Ham 3-1. Brentford 2-1. So 4 wins in 4 for City. And Erling Haaland already on 9 goals this season. The guy is an absolute machine. He doesn't even have to have he could be having one of the worst games, but can still bag goals for fun. That's what they have up front. Yeah, City have got that up front. But it's kind of mad because, listen, like they started off the season and it's been a common theme. Like they have slow starts to the season. But then this season they've been, I know it's only 4 games in, but straight away, they've been on it. They've been on it straight away. And they're looking as good as they were last season at the end of the day. I think, look, they've lost a few big players. Alvarez, I think it's a massive miss for them to get rid of him. I thought he was quality. But then they brought back Gundogan, a leader, a guy who has experience of winning these Premier Leagues with City, playing under Pep. This player, Gundogan, coming back to them was a very, very smart signing. You got the likes of, they signed Savio. They loaned him out, but he's back for them now, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, they signed obviously Savio, the Brazilian, had a great season with Girona. And yeah, listen, I think they're still looking as strong as they were last season. I didn't watch them the other night though. I know it's different. I know it's European football, but I did see Inter perform really well against them. Inter defended really well, resilient at the back. Really kept City at bay, really. Going away to Etihad, they did a good job there. They'll be happy with that. But again, they was poor, I think, in the final third at times, Inter. So, certainly that we could do that. I think the defense, I said that I've not got the issue with, but, we all know about Man City. I mean, I don't need no introduction, guys, yeah. They have the best manager in world football in Pep Guardiola. Yeah, one of the best managers I've seen growing up. Yeah, in world football. The guy is an absolute genius. The guy is just unbelievable. And we know that, they've still got some quality players there. I think Alvarez is a massive miss, but then they've ultimately, I'm not saying Gundogan is their replacement for Alvarez, but they've brought in an extra midfielder there, which I think they needed for quite a while. Some cover in there, some depth in there as well. And they've gone and got Ilkay Gundogan. They've brought him back. I think that was a really smart signing from City. So we know how good they are. We know that they can be beaten as well, man. Like, they can be beaten. I know this season they've started off ruthless in the Premier League. But last season, we beat them at Emirates. I know it's Etihad this time around. But, I think what happened last season for me was we defended really, really well. Solid defensively. That's not the problem for me. It's like last season is creating the chances. If we get a set piece, something like that, we can maybe win the game from that, but we'll see. But yeah, City, started off the season fantastically. In terms of the team news, guys, we've got some big team news. I'm going to get it up on FootMob very quickly now as well. Let's have a look. FootMob, because we've got some big team news for this game. Sorry, what we're looking at. Let's have a look. Injuries. So yeah, they're missing, of course, one of their main guys, KDB. He's came off the other day against Inter with a groin injury apparently, and he's very doubtful for the game. He's most likely going to miss it. I don't know. I mean, he came off the other night, guys. He'll probably miss the game, which will be massive for them. Ake's out injured, and Oscar Bob, we know, has a broken leg. Ake with a hamstring injury is not back to October for them. We know for Arsenal side of things already, Odegaard's going to be out for a few weeks with an ankle injury. Obviously, Zinchenko's still out with calf injury. Tierney's out with thigh injury. Merino's out once again. And Tomiyasu's out again as well. So that's the team news there. But De Bruyne is a massive miss for them, man. De Bruyne is a massive miss for them. We know how quality he is. But let's not kid ourselves. I mean, they've still got some quality over there. Sorry, I can get my words out tonight. Still got some quality players, even without De Bruyne. He's a massive miss. Don't get it twisted, because he's one of their main guys. But if he is really out, and yeah, I do agree. Maybe if he's back, mind games from Pep or whatever, it wouldn't surprise me if he is back. But even if he's out, they've still got some quality players there. So there's the latest team news there. In terms of some of the key players to watch out for, listen, I've picked three. I think, they've got a quality squad, as we know. We all know about the robot in the middle, the machine. 9 goals in the Premier League this season. The guy, doesn't have to play well, and he scores for fun. Yeah, they've got an absolute machine up front. At the end of the day, we've seen him be handled before. We have seen Saliba and Gabriel handle this guy last season, and I think they can do it again. As I said earlier, I mean, you saw the reaction at full time last season with Gabriel and Erling Haaland. Haaland was fuming because he knew that he got pocketed. He knew he got absolutely pocketed. But we know he's the danger man for them. Rodri in the midfield, we know always something happens with this guy when he plays against Arsenal. Whether he scores a last-minute goal, which he did a few years ago, or just beats an absolute shithouse. Rodri, we know, is a quality player there. Yeah, he's quality. Foden as well, we know about, but honestly, I mean, I've just picked 3 there. I've just picked 3 there. Of course, if De Bruyne is back, he's going to be playing there. Obviously, Gundogan, Savio as well. Doku on his day can cause you some issues. Ruben Dias at the back. You got the likes of Walker still playing for them. Edison in goal. Like, we know how quality Man City, we know how quality their squad is. But listen, they're the main players to watch out for sure, guys. Before we get into the Arsenal side of things and what we'll do in terms of lineup wise, let me catch up with some comments very quickly. Already read that one. There will not be another Zizou. Molino is a valuable addition, but we're crying out for a beast up front. Best luck to Arsenal on Sunday. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. As I said before, like, I'm not dismissing the signing of Mikel Marino because he's not even played in an Arsenal shirt yet. But people have this thing saying, "Oh, as soon as he comes back, he's going to unlock Martinelli." I really hope you're right, guys. But at the same time, you got to look at the player himself, the individual himself. Martinelli's not been performing, and it's down to him at the end of the day. Yeah. People can look at the system size of things, cool. But at the end of the day, the guy had a massive chance yesterday. It's not just yesterday. It's been a consistent run of games now where he's not been performing. And it's down to him. Well, he will if we're not successful in the recent years, which I think we will be. I think we'll stay. But yeah, I'm not surprised Madrid are in for him. He's one of the best centre backs out there in the world. Last thing I want Martinelli to go. Yeah, so do I, bro. Honestly, like I when we first signed the guy, I was buzzing. Like that season where he's in the title race, the first season, he was superb. But over the recent sort of months, he's declined. His form's declined massively, and he needs to step up this season because you may have to have that question mark over him. I've been watching epic rants from Lee Gunner. I've not, bro. What's he been saying? Big up Lee Gunner's alternate account. This is probably Lee Gunner's burner account. I don't want to support a Liverpool, Man U, or Bayern, Madrid, Bayern. I don't want to support one because of the best teams. Yeah, then don't, bro. Who's telling you to support these other teams? You stick to Arsenal, bro. You say loyal to Arsenal. You don't go changing to other clubs. Like, nah, bro, don't. Yeah, of course. Even through the highs and lows, people, yeah. Stay with your club, man. That's why Josh Man's baller. Bro, he is, man. And he has that experience that, that he's been playing, winning titles with City, playing under Pep for many, many years, and they brought him back. And he's a very, very key player. And he's a very, very talented player as well, bro. So yeah, big up OSG. Evening to Melanie as well. Hope you're well, Melanie. Great to see you as always. 9.25k. Yeah, man. Big up Moss, bro. Big up my guy Moss. 1-0 to the Arsenal. Again, I don't care if we play, similar to the Tottenham game, or if we play similar to the Emirates. If we get a 1-0 win at Etihad, 3 points, I think that's a statement win. That's an if, though. It's a big if. City got one of their paid refs this Sunday, an extra day or so rest. No excuse when we shut them down again. I hope so, Moss, for sure. Man City gone from historical crap team to the best team in the world real quick. Because that manager, bro, Pep, he's a genius, man. He's a bit of money, but Pep is a genius. But yeah, we're still a bigger club than Man City. Don't let that. I mean, they're better right now. Yes, they've been better over the recent years for sure. But we're still a bigger club than them. And you are right, bro. Like they've had, exactly, historical crap team to now one of the best teams in the world, being down to the manager, one of the main reasons. Fotmos. Love that, bro. Big up Fotmos. What this one? Yeah, that City kit, the new fourth kit. Yeah, it's crazy. But don't play mind games. KDB could be back on as a Pep. Yeah, it's one of those ones. Really, you got to take it with a pinch of salt, don't you? About De Bruyne being out injured. He does, bro. Look at him last season. Hard City fan to be fearing over that kit. Looks like something you left in the wash with different colours. Yeah, facts. If I put that kit on Sunday, we've got a good chance. I'm planning to get Links Africa kit. Yeah, I'll probably get that one as well, bro. I'll probably get that one as well. It's actually grown on me a lot. I presume we're being red, man. I don't see us being in black. I mean, we could be, but I presume because every time we play against them, we play in red now, even if it's away. They're still trying to find him, yeah? They're still trying to find him. He's not been located yet in Sleeper's pocket. Oh, Empoli won, did they? That's bad for my prediction. But big up Empoli. Saka's clear of Foden. Yeah, Verona Torino as well. Say that Arsenal, Mane will still underperform. Again, it's if buts and maybes, bro. We don't know that. Yeah, watch out for Gabriel, man. Don't want to get injured in training again. My dude, big up Lloyd, bro. Great to see you, Lloyd. Hope you're well, man. Question: for the last 4 games, do you believe we played well? Sure, defensively are solid, but what about chance creation and ball progression? Listen, when you look at it this way, Lloyd, yeah, when our goalkeeper's been in majority of our games one of our best players, then it's kind of like an issue there, ain't there? And though, as you said, bro, defensively we're solid once, but we already knew that last season. We know that this season as well. But David Raya, he saved us multiple occasions, yeah, in the Wolves game, in the Aston Villa game. If Watkins would have took his chances, it would have been a different game. In the yesterday's game against Atalanta, he saved the penalty. He's been one of our best players this season. And that shouldn't be right if we're being like, fair play, David Raya, he's been fantastic, but that shouldn't be right overall as a team, should it? So, you know, the last 4 games, no, I don't think we've played defensively. We've been solid. Goalkeeper's been fantastic. But yeah, chance creation and ball progression, majority, especially the last couple of games I've been seeing. I'm not complaining about the Tottenham game because we got the result. Yeah, that mattered in that game. But that game yesterday, there was no creativity whatsoever. At all. Nothing. And that's what worries me, bro. So, yeah, for sure, bro. When Empoli... I went at 1-1 draw. Yeah, I went at 1-1 draw. And Empoli won 2-0. Steve ain't leaving. Next up, Gabriel extension. Yeah, look, I'm hearing about that as well, which is good to hear. If 4 players or 5 play... 4 or 5 players ain't performing, the blame is to go with the manager. I agree. Martin needs to go. He's betrayed us. I don't think he's betrayed us, bro. I think he needs to stop performing. But yeah, I get what you're saying. He thoughts Real Madrid, don't he? Yeah, of course. Good for you, man. Yeah, of course you have. Mauro Martinelli will come alive once Marino comes in. Someone who can feed those direct passes to him so he can run pockets. I really hope so. I really hope so, man. I really hope so. Ryan, our defense do the best. We need some midfield better players. All we're missing your boy, bro. Odegaard. Luca talks ball is in the chat. Timber left back, Calafiori 2, Marino, and left centre mid. Hopefully. That's what we're hoping for, man. But at the same time, it's down to him as well. Footmoss, they called me when I kicked the Canadian football fields goals. Love that. Man like Footmoss. Just does it matter if I started supporting Arsenal at the end of 2021 when I was 14 years old? No, it doesn't, because bro, don't. If people are trying to say that to you, then you know you shouldn't be listening to these people. Yeah, people. Maybe you're late come of watching football. Look, Arsenal's your first club, right? Yeah, so you start watching football in 2021. Is that's the team that you decided to go with. It's your first club, then it's your only club you're going to be supporting. So there's no problems. Don't let any other people tell you otherwise, man. That's yeah. You know what? Big up to Mel as well. Big up to Mel as well. I'm mid-flight from South Africa to UK to watch the game. Safe flight, bro. Safe flight, Lloyd, bro. Big up my guy Dom as well. Even checking in, say hi between coaching football and then playing football. Big up Dom, man. Absolute real one, man. Hope you've been well, bro. Even in you, mate. Yeah, mid week match League Cup, Bolton Carabao Cup back, guys. After this, Liverpool got the hammers. Fulkrug settings, most hopefully for them. We have Super Bowl. Nah, you got loads, man. You got loads. I'll join the Champions League one. Obviously, we're already doing Serie A. I'll join Prem and Champions League if you want. Are you going to see Emirates Sunday to Water Women? No, I'm not, bro. It's no disrespect to them because I've done streams about women. Not like that, but I've done Arsenal women streams. But no, because Arsenal, because we've got City on Sunday. And plus, I'm playing football myself in the morning, so I couldn't get down there anyway. And also playing City, so I got to do, I got to grind on do streams, yeah, for City game. Everybody has first day supporting a club you started in 2021, I started in 1992, and it doesn't make you any less. Facts. Well, very well said, man. Very well said. I've been supporting Arsenal at the end of 2021 in the 21 season. That's just like watching Arsenal. Also watched Arsenal highlights. There we go. Big up yourself, Taki, bro. Women's Super League. Yeah. Interesting, that will be. Interesting what happens in that. But let's get into the lineup, guys. I don't know if you guys can see it properly. I should have done my PowerPoint a bit more clearer. But yeah, let me know your guys' lineups down below. This is what I'll go with. David Raya for me in goal. I was so tempted to play Timber right back and Calaflori left back. But I don't think he will do that. But for me, obviously, David Raya in goal. We've already spoke about him. Oh, you're going to the game, man. Nice one, Lloyd, bro. Man's going Etihad. Big up yourself, bro. Safe flight. Hope you enjoyed the game as well, man. But yeah, for me, David Raya in goal, it's a no-brainer. You know, as we spoke about him, he's been one of our best players recently this season. Probably been one of the player of the season so far. Some of the saves he's made have been absolutely incredible. Back four for me, as I said, Ben White, right back. As I said, I was pretty tempted to play Timber right back and Calaflori left back. But I'm going to go with Ben White right back. I think we'll stick with him there. Just two centre backs for me, Gabriel and Saliba. We know how important they're going to be. We've seen them do a job on sorry, my voice. We've seen them do a job on Erling Haaland before as well last season, and I think they're going to do the same again hopefully today. So yeah, sorry, on Sunday. So yeah, Gabriel Saliba, two centre backs, left back for me. He looked so good when he came on, man. Yeah, that little cameo he had, and you know he's back from his injury now. Ricardo Calaflori. I'm going to start him for this game. Make his first Premier League start. But just because, look, Timber, again, there's nothing wrong with Timber whatsoever. Again, I thought he had a very sound game. And that's why I was debating whether to play him, you know, right back. But, you know, Calaflori's going to be ready, man. Calaflori's going to be ready. You know, the guy came off the bench, looked fantastic against Atalanta yesterday. You know, he's not started the game yet, so I think, you know, put him on the left because he's going to give you. Again, it's not me having a dig at Timber because I don't mind if you play Timber there as well, but he's so good going forward as well, Calaflori, and defensively as well. He's going to be up against Savio, decent, or maybe Bernardo Silva, whether they're going to play there. But yeah, I think he's shown solid. What I've seen of him, he's a solid defender as well. But also, why I've put him in there is because he can go forward. He gives us something different going forward as well. So I'm going to go Calaflori left back as well. Midfield for me, based on his performance yesterday, I'm dropping him. No, I'm sorry. He was complete. And I'm talking about Thomas Partey, man. And I'm one of Partey's biggest fans. Like, you guys, regulars who watch my channel, I said he's one of our most important players, man, when he's fully fit. But I can't defend that yesterday. Yeah. That was one of the worst games I've seen of Thomas Partey in an Arsenal shirt. Yeah. One of the worst games I've seen of him in an Arsenal shirt. I'm sorry to say, people. But he just didn't get any control in the midfield. Every time he got the ball, he was sloppy in possession. You know, he was dropping, he's kicking the ball out, you know, sloppy in possession, getting the ball out of play. Just wasn't up for it. Was he at all yesterday? I'm going to drop him for this game, and I'm going to go what we did last season. I'm going to go Jorginho and Rice in the midfield, you know, like we did last season at the Etihad. I think they had a good partnership last season playing there. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go Declan Rice. He's back. I know a lot of people are saying moving back to the number 6. Obviously, we can't do that because we ain't got a natural number 8. So Rice is going to have to keep playing there. until Mikel Marino comes in, and then we'll definitely see Rice dropped back to the 6 as soon as Mikel Marino comes in. But Marino's not going to be here until not going to be back from injury until October. So yeah, we're gonna have to stick Rice back in number 8. Even himself, he's not been at his best whatsoever, has he, this season? But yeah, Partey for me, nah. Yesterday for me, I'm sorry to say, guys, yeah, he was atrocious. Let's not kid ourselves. Poor performance. So I'm gonna go Rice Jorginho in there. Just in front of them, filling an Odegaard role. He was obviously dropped. We played Havertz there. I don't want to see Havertz. I want to see Havertz more as centre forward. I think he's more going to be more impactful there. I don't really want to see Jesus start. I know it's against his former club, but again, he didn't look that great. A few times, Kolasinac bodied him, if I'm being honest with it. So I'm going to put Trossard in, man. You know, scored at he's played at Etihad. He scored for Brighton at Etihad. You know, we go back a few years ago. I'm going to go Trossardinho in there. I know what people are saying. Oh, he's more of a clutch player and all this. But for this game, I think he's probably the best we're going to go with. Now Nwaneri, listen, is he? You really think he's going to start Nwaneri after he brought him on? Didn't even bring him on. He didn't even bring him on the bench, did he? Yesterday. Yeah, he didn't even bring him off the bench yesterday. I could be wrong. Maybe he came. No, we brought on Trossard. We brought on Sterling. We brought on Cadaflori. We brought on Trossard. That's 4, yeah? I don't think we brought on Nwaneri yesterday. So the guys in the squad, he didn't even come off the bench against in the Champions League game. So what makes you guys think he's going to start? You may come off the bench like he did against Tottenham, but to start a game, I know there've been a lot of people crying out for him to see him start, which, to be honest, this will give him the big pressure and the opportunity to prove himself. But I just don't see it happening. So I'm going to sit with Trossard there in the attacking midfielder role. Similar to how we did against Tottenham, really, where they're both interchanged, Havertz and Trossard. Right-hand side for me, Bukayo Saka. Yeah, he's going to go on the right for me for this game, as always. Left-hand side for me, Martinelli's getting dropped for me. I'm going to play Sterling. Raheem Sterling for me. Against his former club. Start him in this game, left-hand side. You know, the little cameos, he came off the bench, of course. I mean, he's not had too many minutes off the bench, has he? If we're being honest, he's not been given a full opportunity off the bench. He came on for like the last 10 minutes or so of certain games, the past 2 games. He played that very good pass to Martinelli yesterday. But I'm going to play him on left, man, because once again, I think Martinelli needs a reality check. He needs to be dropped. Yeah, his performance has not been at the standard whatsoever. And I don't think, you know, we brought in Sterling in the summer. Sorry, in the summer. Yeah, we brought Sterling in the summer. I was signing for this game, man, against former club. I will definitely start this guy. And then leading the line for Arsenal is going to be Kai Havertz. As I said, I think he's a lot more suited, better as a centre forwards. Again, I watched him yesterday in that attacking midfielder role. Didn't look too great, if I'm being honest. When he's been at centre forwards, he's an impactful player there. I think he can give the impact there. So that would be my predicted lineup, guys. Let's go into the predictions. I'm sorry to say, guys, I was in 2 minds. This is just me being realistic, people. Yeah, I've not got us losing the game, but I've gone with a 1-1 draw. I really wanted to go with a 1-0 Arsenal, like the Tottenham game, where we just nick it, or maybe a 2-1 Arsenal, but I've gone 1-1 draw. I don't think defensively it's going to be an issue. I do think they will score against us, but I think we'll score as well. It's just about the creating chances. It's just about where's that creativity going to come from. That's, for me, the biggest concern going into this game. Because I think we'll keep, I think we'll keep Haaland quiet as always. Yeah, like we did last season. I think it could be a very similar game to last season in terms of the way. And so both games last season was horrific. If you're watching as a neutral, yeah, because the Emirates game was a poor game, but we beat them 1-0 and we nicked it. Martinelli nicked it. 4 minutes left. We beat them 1-0 at Emirates, and then obviously the away fixture at Etihad is that 0-0 draw. So And we know that about that game. It was just like we defended really well, yes, but we didn't even go in terms of creating chances. So I think we could be in for a similar game. I really do. Compared to last season, I think it's going to be another draw, guys. Going away to Etihad. I really want us to go there and put in a statement and, finally beat these guys away from home. Yeah. For the first time since 2015. Finally get rid of this awful record, going away from home and playing against the City side. Finally. It'd be a fantastic win. It'd be a statement win as well. After that poor performance yesterday, bounce back Arsenal, get a good result out of this Etihad game, and we move to our next couple of games coming up. But a win would be massive for us, man. It really would. It really would. That sort of confidence boost, if we did, win this game, would be massive. It'd be a statement win for me. Let's go and end this, guys. I'm gonna go 1-1. However, gonna go with a draw. But yeah, it is what it is. Let me know your predictions down below as well, guys. We're gonna go through Arteta's press conference. He's done a little press conference today, and then I'll go through you guys' predictions in just a second. So we're gonna quickly share this, see what he's got to say. Let's see. Can you guys see the screen? There we go. So on the mood upon returning to England, he says, very good. We played 2 competitive matches away from home in the last 4 or 5 days. We've got match 1 on Sunday as well, so we're looking forward to it. 3 away games in a row, ain't it? Against some other opponents. I'm keeping 2 clean sheets from those 2 matches. Yes, because we played against 2 very different teams, but both of them were really tricky to play against away from home. We had a positive result last night. We wanted to win the game, but if you cannot win, you don't lose it, and there's things to improve. But as a team, you were showing a lot of consistency. I think that's going to be what he's going to, sort of like the mindset for this game. It's the end of the day, right? It's going to be like last season. It's one of those ones where if you don't win, like, don't lose it. That's what it's like last season when we went Etihad. On switching attention to Sunday and fresh injury concerns, not really any fresh injuries. So as I said, still the same as we said, as you mentioned earlier. Straight after the Atlanta match, we need to recover, sleep, eat well. Everyone's looking forward to the match. We know what it means. We know what we're fighting, and it's a great opportunity for the team, what we're capable of or not. Our update on Odegaard, we need some development in the next week or so. How his ankle reacts, first of all. Then the staff will give me an update on the time frame and how long he'll be out for. I know what all the reports are saying as well. On Man City's extra day of recovery and whether that gives him an advantage. We wanted the same as them. We're not getting it. So we've got to adapt, make the most of the time we have today or tomorrow. And on the morning of the match to prepare the best way, go there and win the game. On how this busy week's been from his coach's perspective. We've been preparing for this since pre-season. Obviously, we know the schedule. We know it's extremely rare to play in these conditions with 3 massive away games in 6 days. But it was, so we've prepared for that both physically, mentally, and tactically. We're making sure that everyone is ready for it because we're going to need them, especially with the injuries we have from international break. And potential absence of KDB. No, because they have an option if he doesn't play Gundogan, Bernardo. That's why I said, to be fair. They're world-class players. He's called them world-class guys. We have a few missing as well. We have to adapt, but certainly those kind of teams don't rely on one individual, which is extremely important for them. On our credible array record in 2024 in the Premier League, what a kind of atmosphere to expect on Sunday. A really competitive one. We are home of the champions. The team, I think, is in the Premier League history, has been one of the most consistent ever. Not only in terms of results, but in terms of dominance and consistent top performances. This is a challenge. We have to go there and prove that again. We made another step that we can compete. On our 3,000 supporters traveling to Man City after away games against Tottenham and Atalanta is great. Yeah, big ups to the away fans, man, who travel all across to watch the Gunners play, man. On a busy period of Champions League and Carabao Cup matches in Premier League, I enjoy a lot this position right now. Yeah, let's take this seriously then. Let's go for all these competitions, hopefully. On our women's team beginning their season at Emirates on Sunday, all the best to them, guys. All the best to the women. On Emirates being the main home for the women's team going forward, that's great to hear as well, to be fair. Because they were playing at Bournemouth Wood, weren't they? Their home games. So it's good to see that. But that was literally all he said, really. It's a short press conference there. I think it's because we came back from he came back from Italy, didn't we, as well? So that's a press conference right there, guys. That's my prediction there as well. Let's see what you guys are saying. I will be back tomorrow as well. We'll be live. I've got a Man City fan coming on the channel. We're joined by Jay, Man City fan channel. We're joined by JSGC. So yeah, he's doing really well on his channel. So we're going to be going on there, and that'll be tomorrow around 7 same time as this, really, 7 o'clock. Should be a good stream. And yeah, Alexis and Henry are my favorite Arsenal players of all time. Bro, Alexis was incredible, man. He's my favorite player, not just for Arsenal, but in all time. Like watching growing up, he was a guy like I idolized, bro. Trossard, Saka, Havertz, Martinelli, says Dom. I would have got swapped Martinelli with Sterling, but there we go. Fair play. Well, what else can we really go with then? Like you tell me what else we can go with, and then I can. But no, not really. If I'm being honest, I've put Jorginho and Rice in there because of how well they played last season together. Which is where Trossard can do a job there, really. They're saying Saka and Tim on the right side could be amazing. Yeah, you have to be fair, and I'm all for it, really. Yeah, that's true as well. We're not really. I think I froze, guys. But I think my laptop's about to die. That's why. Let's see. That's all good now. Frozen again. Ole, ole. We're back. Let's see that happening when I'm on matches coming up for sure. After watching California yesterday, he's one of our creators. Yeah, exactly, bro. It gives that creativity going forward. I'm off to 30. Enjoy it, mate. My side is Real, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Timber, Rice, Jorginho, Trossard, Saka, Havertz, Marley. But where's Calafiori? Yeah, tell that to Seb, man. Seb streaming. Where's Calafiori? Nice one, bro. Yeah, probably against Bolton, we can see something like that. Yeah, I'm dropping Party as well, bro. He's been poor. No, look, I think he was tacky, but he's been poor this season. Most starting up is Rayo, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Timber, Party, Rice, Saka, Martinelli, Sterling, and Havertz. He's gone Sterling as well. And he's gone both Martinelli and Sterling. So Sterling, so have you gone Havertz in the attacking midfield role and you've gone Sterling as, or the other way around? Those super subs: Calafiori, Georgie, Nanweri, Tross, and Jesus. Now rated Party. Not a fan of Party. That's your opinion. That's fair enough, man. I rated him, but this season he's been poor. Want to mess with City's Pep's head and play Saka centre mid. Ooh. Moss with a tactical analysis. Big up Moss, man. Foot Moss, big up, bro. It's a good idea, man. But we'll see what Mikel does. Yeah, I agree. He is. Jesus or Tross for the winning game goal. Clutch Trossardinho, maybe. There we go. You got Go Arms. 1-1's my prediction as well. Yeah, there's a lot of 1-1s in the chat. There's a lot of 1-1s. Actually, Moss going with a 2-1. Jesus Sterling or Tross goals. Kyle maybe with the first one. And 0-0, maybe another 0-0. Oh, Moss's thoughts on that, Moss? Coleman music. Yeah, big up Women's Super League. I criticize him as well, bro, but at the same time, I can say fair play, you know, when he starts performing. Big up Wookie. Big up yourself, Wookie, man. What's the Insta DM? Let me have a look. Let me see this. Let's see what he sent me, man. Let's see what he sent me. Let's check this DM, bro. Let's have a look. What's he put? I can't lie, that's bro, that's class. That's class, bro. That's actually class. It's facts though, man. It's true. I can't even lie. That's facts. That's facts, bro. That's facts. Yeah, it starts tonight, hasn't it? Chelsea Villa. And then Havertz played up front. He was one of my favourite Arsenal players. Whereas that Kai Havertz, but I don't really want to see Havertz in midfield. I agree. Chelsea winning 1-0 up against Villa in Super League Women's. While I think Arsenal will draw at City, I think the density will be solid and it'll be similar against the last season. But not just because of Odegaard. Odegaard's a massive miss because of the creativity aspect of things in terms of creating chances, which worried me watching the game yesterday. But I think we can get a draw out of the game. Yeah, the Women's Super League again. Yeah. Madeem is going to make us regret this weekend. Ex-Arsenal women. She's a good striker, man. She's a good striker. McDonald's Wi-Fi settings, guys. McDonald's Wi-Fi. Yeah, I'll drop in as well. My lineup is a mess with Pep, Saka, and Havertz. Fair play, man. Fair play. Havertz midfield isn't defend well. Midfield doesn't give creativity. I agree. I think he's better, more suited centre forward. Nice 2-0, Bombito. I heard a lot about Bombito, man. Yeah, the Canadian Saliba, you're calling him now. Wow, there we go. Big up to Sanadam Roya, bro. It's going to be a 0-0 super. Yeah, like last season, bro. I think he's on about Lee. Yeah, Lee Gunnar. If Odegaard didn't get injured and if he start against Man City, again, bro, it's if buts and maybes. It would have helped us. It would have helped us massively, I think, last night and this game. But it's just if buts and maybes, bro. If I'm being real with it, like I can't. Like, there's no point talking about if he was there because it's if buts and maybes. But yeah, he would have helped us for sure. But it's if buts and maybes. Nathan Saliba, and he scored a great goal this week for Montreal in the MLS. Big up the MLS, man. Big up the MLS. But yeah, guys, that is that, man. That's a preview done. As I said, I'll be back tomorrow with a Man City fan. We'll be live tomorrow for that one. Should be a good one. That'll be 7 p.m. We'll do a Command 11 with him. We'll do, of course, he'll talk about his team and how he thinks about Arsenal in this coming into this game. And then Sunday, obviously, I'll be doing my build-up show. That did really well for that. So we're going to bring that every single week for the channel now. A few hours before to kick off, where we discuss the tactical side of things, the game. And then watched on match review come in as well. All of that, people. As always, big up everyone who tuned in. You're all absolute real ones. And we are out of it. Enjoy your evenings, people. I'm back tomorrow as well, guys, on my second channel. Anyone's interested in Italian football, we've got some big games tomorrow. We've got the Milano derby on Sunday, Napoli, Juventus as well tomorrow. So I'll be live doing a few watch ons on my second channel, guys, trying to get that one boosted up. So anyone interested in that, subscribe to that one. And yeah, until tomorrow, guys, take care, everyone. Enjoy your evenings. And come on, you Gunners. We're out of here, peeps.